Hi everyone, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are gonna be discussing how to use the Pygame library from Python libraries to create a player for an audio file. We will be using the Pygame library from Python libraries to load, play, and stop an MP3 file. Let me show you that practically. First of all, to use the Pygame library, you must install it first. And as you can see, we used the pip package to install it inside the Jupyter Notebook. And you can see pip install Pygame, this command, and after that, run that cell to install that library called Pygame. And Python programming language start collecting Pygame, downloading and installing this library called Pygame. And simply you can use that library called Pygame library to load, play, pause, and stop the music for an audio file. After installing that library here, after successfully installing that library called Pygame using this command pip install Pygame, let's import it. We will be importing Mixer from that library called Pygame. And this is a module from the Pygame library, and you can use this module for loading and playing sounds. You can see by using that statement from Pygame import Mixer. The from keyword comes first, followed by the name of that library, followed by the import statement, and after that the name of that module Mixer from that library called Pygame. That's it. We need to use that module only from that library here in our example. And there is a function inside that module, and that function is called mixer.init, or the init function for that module to initialize the Mixer module. And after that you can use it here inside our example. After initializing that module called Mixer using the init function, you can use that module simply. This module is called Mixer, and you can use functions for loading, pausing, and playing audio files. And simply you can see here the init function from that module called Mixer from the Pygame library. This is for initializing the Pygame Mixer, and you can use it after that. Now let's use functions for loading our audio file, for loading our MP3 file. Say mixer.music.load and place that file in between the parentheses for music.load function from that module called Mixer. And if your file is another working directory, try to put the directory or the location for that file or the path for that file before the file name. And don't forget the extension for that file. This extension in that case is mp3, and the name of that file is 21, as you can see simply in between single quotes, or you can use double quotes as well. This statement mixer.music.load is used to load a music file for playback. Also you can use unload instead of load to unload the currently loaded music or audio to free up resources. Now we want to play that file here. We want to play it in the background. That file will be as a background music. You can see we have a function here. This function from the Mixer module. This function is music.play. We placed mixer.music.play to start the playback of the music stream simply, or the audio stream in the background. Now you need to run this program by hitting Shift Enter or Shift Return, or run that cell to start the playback of the music stream as a background music. Just run that cell from the run button or hit Shift Enter or Shift Return, and you will listen to this audio file on the background. It's like a background music. That's it simply. And you can use the play function to stop this playback. Once you call that function from that module called Mixer from the library called Pygame, this function called stop will stop the music playback. Mixer.music.stop simply is used to stop the music playback. That's it simply. After typing that, hit Shift Enter or Shift Return. After typing mixer.music.stop, run that cell, and the program will stop the background music automatically. That's it, simply. You can do this by yourself. It's so easy, as you can see. Let's summarize all what we did in this lesson quickly. First of all, we installed the Pygame library. You need to install it using the pip package inside the Jupyter Notebook like that. Using pip install Pygame, we installed it using that statement or that command here inside a cell. After that, we imported from the Pygame library, we imported the mixer module, and that module is used for loading, playing, pausing, and unpausing an audio file. From Pygame, import mixer, and we initialized it using the init function from the mixer module. We initialized the mixer module to work with it to start loading, playing, and stopping an audio file. After that, the mixer module, and followed by the dot notation, followed by music.load to load an audio file from the current location, from the current working directory. And make sure to put the correct working directory before the file name if your audio file inside another working directory or inside another location. After that, after loading this audio file, you can see we used the play function. We used the music.play function, we called it, from the mixer module to start playing our music, to start playing 21 MP3 file here. After that, after playing that as a background music, after playing that file as a background music, we just used the stop function music.stop to stop the playback music simply. That's it, simply. Try to do this by yourself, and if you need any help, please ask me and I'll answer you as soon as possible. Thanks a lot for watching. See you again next lesson.